I am Positively Chris Pace, and you are actively listening to Conversations with Chris. So, all right, let me go ahead and do a little intro. Hey, everybody, what's up? It's Chris. I am back. Here we are again today with a very special guest, my homeboy, Leo the Lion Bonin, and he is a unified fighter up in Canada who I went up and had the privilege and pleasure of watching fight a couple weeks ago, and I'll be back up there December 12th for his next fight. And we're going to be talking about some really cool stuff today. So you're going to want to hear this podcast. Leo, what's up, my brother? How are you?
Not bad. How you doing, Chris?
Yeah, it's good, man. Good. I'm doing really good. Just down here in the warm state of Florida. How's it up there in the Albertas?
A little chilly, honestly. It's just one this morning, so it's a little frosty out.
One. That's a thing.
I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's pretty chilly.
30 something. I don't know. It's cold. It's real cold. Too cold. That's how I look at it. Well, it's like, it's going to be like a 72 here. So I think that's pretty high for us. But so tell us about you, man. Tell us where you came from. Tell us how you ended up in this remarkable place. I mean, knocking out fight after fight and like seemingly you're not even putting brakes on between your fights. You're just crushing it. So tell me how that happened. Like, where did you get all this motivation? Have you always been a fighter? Did you start out fighting your dad? Did you start out fighting your brother? How did it work? Like, tell us the story. We want to know.
Yeah. So I started out just Alberta here. So we're classic. We're like the Texas of Canada. We're the Texas of Canada. So you got lots of boys up there that love fighting, and yeah, that's kind of where I started with martial arts. I started with like OG karate, actually.
Really? The original gangsta.
Till I was about 10 to 12, and then I got into jiu-jitsu and then fell in love with grappling. And did that till I was about 18, and then I started getting into more fighting. Like I did like karate, kickboxing, boxing, mixed stuff.
Yeah.
Mostly jiu-jitsu.
Right on. So you were born in Alberta?
Yes, sir.
And then you were raised there and you started fighting at 10 years old. Now you're how old?
I am 27.
27. And you've logged how many fights?
Well, this is four pros and 7 amateurs. So I'm 10, 11. Gonna be going for my 11th fight coming up.
Wow. And your 4th one this year, huh?
Yeah, this will be my 4th one this year. And
how many other fighters do you know that fight 4 times in a year?
Well, if you watch like OG UFC, guys would fight like every 3 months. It doesn't matter, like 5 or 6. Yeah. So I like to think that I like to put myself not in their skill level or their legacy, but just that idea, like just fight. What else am I doing in my 20s? Fight.
Exactly, right? Exactly. You're like, I love doing it anyway. Might as well fight, right? I mean, and you seemingly don't get hurt except when people like gouge you.
Well, we saw that on the way. We saw that last night.
Really? There was another one of those going on. There was another incident. Certainly saw it last week. But so tell me where you train at. You train at
Black Dragon? At 2 places. Black Dragon martial arts here in Red Deer, Alberta. And they also run through Frontline, which is they're based out of Edmonton, but they have a school here in Red Deer. And then I also connection with Rashido in Sylvan, and then and they have a bunch of connections in northern Alberta, southern Alberta, like Calgary, Edmonton, the bigger cities. And then I train with Kurt Marks at Alavanca, so he's mostly my grappling, wrestling kind of coach type thing. And I go there about 3-4 times a week down in Calgary.
Wow. So tell me about each one and what the accredited training and the lineage is so important about it. Tell me about that.
So Black Dragon is Gil Lafontaine. He's been in the game probably as long as the game's been around, since like the
I know. I think when I talk to him, he's like, I still want to fight, but I'm 65. I don't think they'll let me. Yeah. I was like, you come to Florida, bro, they'll let you fight. They don't care.
Yeah, exactly. That's when you told him that, he kind of got hyped. He was a little hyped for that. He's like, let's go down to Florida.
I'd love to see him fight my master that I used to work with. He's in his 60s now, so that'd be a good fight.
Ooh, that would be a good fight.
We could set that up. He's got like 19 black belts across 5 different forms, so it'd be interesting. Yeah. 2 of them would certainly go round and round. I think they're about the same size too. So all that training is very important, but most importantly, you got me, focus coach, right?
Yes.
And that's how we're gonna get through more fights. So you got a bunch of stuff coming up. Fight on the 12th.
Yeah, I got to fight on the 12th. That's up at the Edmonton with Unified again, our Unified boys. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, by the way, those are custom Leo the Lion hats right there. I think you can get those somewhere. I haven't got one yet, but I'm holding
Yeah,
out hope.
Bosch. Yeah,
I'm
they're
talking to
nice.
all the right people.
Yeah, no, it's nice customs. You got the blue eyes, got the gold. I love it. I actually love the black. I was gray for the last fight, black for this one. I like the black.
Sharp, man. It's sharp. I mean, I gotta like say the best entrance by far for any fighter I've ever seen. Song, oh, which by the way, I'm in, and hats and the lion head is just absolutely off the chains. I love it. So I mean, put together the right image, man. That's for sure, and definitely have the game when you're in the ring too. Although I do have some questions about some of the judging and things like that up there. Do they actually get trained? Is there anybody that teaches
I
them how it
don't
works?
know. I know
Because
that I know
it's
refs. I know some of the I know commission guys. They have to take courses online. I know refs have to take courses online. So I don't know about judges. I actually I
I mean,
haven't
Hope
looked
told me
into
you
it.
have to have you got to be certified to bartend up there. And I was like, what?
Yeah,
She goes, I have a
yeah,
pro
you
cert.
do.
I was like, she goes, what do you need in Florida? I go, to be 18 with tits and ass. Like, that's it. That's what qualifies you. I was like, she goes, you don't take a course? I go, no, there's no course for bartending. Just open the
No.
beer. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty crazy. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I was like, how do you have to take it even if you're serving beer? And she goes, yes. I go, what do they teach you how to open the bottle? I mean,
I,
Canada's got some pretty strict rules for alcohol, but as far as I remember, there was only 3 takedowns in that fight, and you had all 3 of them. Is that correct?
yes, sir.
Okay, so that right there tells you the story of the thing. I mean, I don't understand how things work in Canada, but in the United States, those are big points. Those are hard to beat.
They're
Three,
supposed to.
zero. Mm. So we'll move on past that. Tell me about the fighter you're fighting on the 12th. What's he like?
Guy coming up, he is usually 135er, but I'm guessing, just can't make the weight anymore. That happens to all of us in our late 20s. We start to figure out that we probably have to go up one division or something like that. Sometimes, but Max Holloway's the different, but yeah.
Okay, so
And he's moving
moving up
up
to your class. Okay.
to 145 from 135, and he's Harley King. He's trains with a team called Shave Bears, and they're a good team. They've had guys in the UFC. They have champions right now in Unified. They're a good team. I'm not going into this being like, oh, I'm just going to throw this guy around. No, I'm going in
Yeah,
there
right.
training. He is awesome.
Yeah, no more judges' decisions, right? I mean, the judges do the best they can. They definitely give it all on. I'm not
Yeah.
judging them, but I certainly just didn't understand the takedown thing because I don't know. I thought that was a clean and easy one. So, yeah. So the 12th of December, this will be your 4th fight and 1 year.
Yes, sir.
And that's got to be like at the top of the food chain right nowadays. You don't see fighters really jump in the ring that much, right? Once a year, maybe twice a year. Is that right?
Yeah, maybe once a year, twice a year. Kaz Shimai every once a year.
Yeah. And sometimes I feel like they put it off forever. It's like, you're gonna defend your title or what? But
Yeah.
I guess there's politics involved and all that.
Politics could be it. Guys that don't want to do the weight cut, because I do a big weight cut, man. I do 32 pounds on average weight cut, so I lose about 15 like normal like body weight, and then water cut the rest of it.
Yeah,
So
man, I saw that, and you got a process that's probably really marketable and could be sold, but we won't tell anybody it was. It's impressive though, man. You dropped a lot of weight and you were shredded, and then you just boom packed it back on. I was like, man, that was quite the transformation. So kudos for the discipline and the education to figure out how to do it properly. I mean, I bet a lot of people would pay you a lot of money to know how you do that
I will write about it, and I will put it together eventually
when you
when I have some time.
retire.
When I'm not fighting.
Once you're done, that's when you can do that. Sell
Exactly.
it as
That's
a
my money.
program.
That's my
So tell me
money.
about upcoming fights other than the 12th. I mean, either way, win or lose. Rumor has it you got a fight next year over in the sandbox.
Yeah, Dubai. That's what it sounds like. The announcement was from Unified. So I think they're putting that together right now because some of the people that
Nice.
are catching it, they were over there right now. So I'm excited. I'm really
Ah,
excited.
that's stoked, dude. That'll be amazing. Gonna get the Crown Prince coming. Is he gonna be there?
I
I
hope
would.
he's usually at every event. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Crown Prince is at every event. He's at the UFC ones. He's at the AUE ones. So I'm guessing he's probably going to be there.
So tell me what the difference is between Unified UFC. As I know, obviously one's in America, one's in Canada, but are they parallel? Are they similar? It's just Or is it more like a minor league to the major league, or is it kind of is everybody working towards UFC?
It's more minor to major league, but
So
you're looking
AAA.
at you're looking at like a good comparison would be like Cage Warriors, where Conor McGregor came from.
Yeah.
That's unified for Canada, and
Oh,
that's
okay.
okay. So everybody that comes through unified wants to go UFC, PFL sometimes. PFL's down in Florida a lot. If you probably heard of those guys, they're pretty
I
good. They bought.
have. I see those guys often. Yeah. I didn't
So those are
realize
the.
they're that big. There's a lot of fighting in Florida.
I bet.
People just set up rings out in parking lots and set up fights on the weekends, and they've got refs and I mean, it's crazy. I mean, you've never seen anything like it. It just set up fights
I've,
and all these.
I've heard of some fighters, buddies of mine who have fought down there. Like, yeah, man, there's like it was outdoors. I was like, really? Like,
It
yeah.
is. Yeah, like outside, and they'll just get guys that just want to fight each other on the street and be like, "Hey, you guys want to take it into the ring?" And it's hilarious because they're not conditioned, they're not callous, they don't have cardio, so it's like that's not
Bar
gonna.
brawl.
They just yeah, exactly what it is. There's no technique. It's just who can last longer, basically. But
Right.
also those guys are probably all on steroids or some sort of and
Some.
definitely on alcohol. I think they sign up when they get there. So I know I
Oh yeah.
went to about 6 of them, and every time I showed up, they were like, "Hey, can you fight? We need someone to step up." I was like, "I'm not gonna fight that guy. He's the freaking drunken fool off the street, dude. I'll kill him." And they were like, "Okay." So tell me about. I mean, when you cut all this weight, you're an all natural fighter. You literally are 100% natural. You'll piss anytime anybody asks you to, right?
Anytime.
And so, how in the world are you able to move that 175 to 145 to 175 and do all the things you're doing and be as strong as you are? I mean, it's obviously got to be something to it. I mean, good genetics, obviously. We met your dad.
I will say I got some decent some Central European, German, whatever the heck genetics you want to call it. But yeah, I do think a bit of genetics does take part in it to it. I don't say that I do everything 100%. I'm perfect. No, my body does react accordingly to me.
You swim in the deep end of the gene pool, right?
Yeah. That's basically it.
Now,
But
what about the other fighters up in Unified? How many of them do you think are using any type of performance enhancing drug? I found out, I think from your father, that amino acids are even performance enhancing up there. Is that right?
uh,
Peptides?
he might have been a little. He might have been referencing something else. The usual thing that is a performance peptide is peptides, and that's
Yeah,
usually
peptides.
amino acids, peptides. People confuse them all the time. It's not that big of a deal, but most peptides are illegal. Almost every type of testosterone. I've talked to fighters who are amateurs still who are on testosterone. I'm like, what are you doing? That's illegal, man. Like, you go pro. If you want to go to the UFC, you can't be on that. And they're like, yeah, you can. It's doctor prescribed. No, it can't. You can't say
That doesn't make it legal for the UFC.
Literally,
it's legal for you to have it, but it doesn't mean you can fight with it.
yeah, exactly. That'd be like,
And
oh,
what's the point? I mean, how does that work? Doesn't that decrease your cardio anyway? And then secondary, when you cut weight, you're going to lose muscle fast. And then on
yes.
top of it, you're going to weaken quickly, and it's going to be hard to put the weight back on without it. You'd have to cut it, what, 2 months prior to be able to, I don't even know. So, but it's like, that seems like a lot of work.
It's extra work for nothing really. The recovery, all the science out these days that I've done reading on, it doesn't help. It's a drug. It might give you a little bit of a boost of energy, but like, have some sugar and caffeine does the same thing.
Yeah, I don't think we want people out there on meth or anything like that. That'd probably be really bad.
No, that's
Could you imagine?
I've seen. Well, we're in Canada here. We got lots of.
Oh, that's true.
We got lots of
that's Canada. That's not even the worst thing I've seen.
No.
So tell me about this term, cream puffs. What's a cream puff?
Cream puff is taking fights with people that are either way below your level or they don't train at your, like, they're just below you. You should be fighting someone always equal or above you. That's it. You should. I've
you can easily beat,
but it's because he's either right there on my level. I try not to. Sometimes, yeah, I get one or two throughout your career. It might be like, he kind of walked through him. That looked too easy. Yeah, that's gonna happen. But guys will take cream puff. Now they're 5, 6, 7-0, and then they get the UFC, and then they get stomped into the into the floor. Some gagging doesn't even.
That's exactly what I can see that happening too. That was like me. I clipped all my associate's degree courses. So I got the associate's degree without stepping foot in the classroom. And so I missed college algebra altogether for 2 years. And then on my junior year, I had to walk into a level 3, a math course. And I had no idea what I was doing because all I did, I was good at taking tests. I just didn't know what I was doing. So I could totally see, and I bombed. I was like, oh, I need a tutor. But so cream puffs is an actual term, huh? Pullouts, missing weights. Is there people actually not cut weight to the point? I mean, is it within a pound or what? How's it work?
It's with championships. You got to be on weight. Outside championships, you get a pound. I've seen guys like the guy I just fought. I think he was 146 or 145 and a half, and they do that because people sometimes your scales aren't perfectly to the commission scale, so that's the reason. But if you're a champ, you've been doing it long enough. You probably have 5, 10, even more, 15, 20 fights. You should know how much you should weigh. You should have a scale. You should know.
Yeah, I would think you'd have a system by the point you're there. But I mean, the guy you fought last, he took off his underwear and everything. That's how close he was.
Yeah, he was real close. He got it off, but he made weight. So that's all. That's all I ask is guys make weight and they come to fight. That's all. And don't cheat. Don't cheat. Don't die.
No. Yeah, and hopefully he'll get a takedown next time or something if he's gonna.
Yeah, right.
Like I would like someone to explain to me how that went, but I guess we'll figure that out on the 12th. We're not going to hate on the refs. We know they do a good job. They work the best they can.
Refs are pretty decent out here in Alberta. Out east, give or take, but out here we got some solid refs. They've gone through the ringer. Shout out to those guys out here. They're always good. They're on me. I like them because they're on top of me. They come up and they're like, hey, you watch your fingers, I'll watch his fingers. I'm like, I like that. I like that.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. I like this. Good policy, right? So what was your favorite fight you've ever had? Who was your favorite fighter that you fought?
That was probably my amateur career, actually. It was my second fight with Unified. It was a little bit of, it wasn't bad blood, but it was like Central Alberta was watching. Everybody, there's a lot of bets being thrown around. A bunch of my friends made money, actually.
Oh yeah.
It was a good fight. I got the win. It was against a guy who was above me. I think he had 2 fights over me because I was 1-1 and he was 2-1 or something like that, 3-1, something like that. Yeah, and it was a lot. There was a lot of pressure. It was a big pressure fight. So it felt really.
And then there was a lot of blood too, so that was cool, right? Because people want.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, that's nice. But they're like a couple of headbutts and a couple of headshots, and that's all just came gushing out. That was all it was.
No, luckily
nobody go for your eyeball. Nobody didn't go for your eyeball, did they?
Right. I just see that every time I see an eye poke now. I feel it. It hurts.
You're like so sensitive. You have PTSD now. You're like,
I think I got a tiny bit of PTSD, a little bit.
somebody reaches to get an eyelash off your face, and you're like, get away from me.
Get away from me.
Start defensive right there and then. So Dubai is going to be obviously a big deal. You're going to have to head out there pretty early. Is it going to be in the beginning of the year, the end of the year? Do you know yet? I know they're still working on it, but like I'd love to know when timeline and posters.
I'm guessing because they set up this one for the 12th, which is going to be in Alberta. They might do an early one, January, February, out in because they kind of go Alberta, Ontario with their fights. So I think they're gonna do probably one more out there, and then the Dubai one comes. So they're probably like early mid-year, like
okay. So it'll April, be like springtime,
somewhere in there.
Sweet. I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be a good time. So is this right that every 1 pound gives a fighter a 7% advantage?
Yes, it is. I can't remember who referenced that. I'd have to pull it up, but yeah, 7% advantage every pound. Wow. That is.
That's crazy. And the heavyweights, they just have there's no weight limit, right? Like it's just
it's 265. They have to make 265.
The highest you can get?
Yeah, that's the biggest you can be. And
that's not the same in UFC, right?
Yeah, it's all heavyweights 265 limit, I'm pretty sure. If they have any other limit, it's like super heavyweight or like ultra heavyweight.
I just remember like Brock Lesnar and those guys, they were like
monsters.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 235, so like I'm 6'1", 235, and they looked like giants, and I was like, That's the class I'd be in. I'd kind of cut to 205. I'd
Yeah,
eat
just
my
go
leg
down.
off or something. Yeah, exactly. I'm not doing that one. Sorry. That guy's crazier than I am, and he looks a lot younger. Plus, with a 7% advantage, let me do the math on that. But I'm thinking it's a lot of pounds and a lot of percentage. Like he's got a
Yes, sir.
30% increase on me by 30 pounds or something. So the new guy is Harley King. I mean, what's his style? Is he a jiu-jitsu fighter? Is he a hand to hand? And what's he going to try to do to you? What do you think he's going to take on? Obviously, you're studying footage.
I'm guessing they're going to try and strike for a bit and then shoot a takedown. That's kind of his MO as he goes in, fakes a lot, shoots in, tries to get on top, tries to do some damage. I've watched lots of his fights so far on. He's an MMA guy with wrestling and striking. I'd give him that. He has some decent kicks, but again, he's a 135er, so he's not 6 foot. I'm not worried about getting head kicked from orbit.
Yeah, exactly. No spinning roundhouses and
no crazy tall lanky guy striking. It's gonna be a compact fight. I know that.
Well, you're a squirrely son of a gun out there, man. You move quick, and you definitely got your wit about you. So I don't think he's gonna be able to get a hold of you, and he doesn't look big enough to be able to hit you hard enough. So I don't know.
I hope he comes in there and throws everything he can because I love when guys grapple. Like when they shoot on the fence, I'll sit there all day. I'll hit you all day on the fence. I love
Let them wear themselves out, right? Here you
That's
go.
my
Here's the mat. Here you go. Here's the mat. Here you go. Here's the mat. You're just like a bull, a matador, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, come over here. Let's hit. All right, my turn.
Exactly. He's going. You're like, here we go. Let's take care of this. So where can we watch these fights at? Where do we find you on social media? What's the platform? How do we get those cool hats? Because I'm still trying to get one.
This guy, okay, we'll start with the hats. This is Boshi online. It's Instagram. He has Facebook page. Bosch, he's on there. Boshi. So I probably can't see it that well. Boshi. Just on Instagram.
I sat next to him at the fight. He was cool and he was had some good stuff. He said he was gonna hook me up, so I'm still holding out hope.
yeah, just DM him and you'll probably be able to get something sent to you. Just be like, hey, I'll wear it on the podcast. Give it to me.
Exactly. I'll keep it on. I will. Yeah. I'll rock it on the podcast for sure. And in Dubai and up in Alberta. Or well, I've got about a 72-hour shelf life in Canada. I figured it out. It's too dry and cold up there for me. So I started gasping those last 2 days. I was like, I need to go back. I need humidity and oxygen. So I got to come up because my girl Chase is going to be fighting too on the 12th. Yes, and you're her coach, right?
Yes, sir.
That's awesome, man. How's she doing?
She's doing great. She listens. That's all I need. I just need listening. Listen and do what I tell you. That's it. Everything else, I can teach you everything. I just need you to listen.
Like, just be a student. I got the rest.
Yeah, I got the rest. I can take care of the rest. We have management. We have coaches. We have training partners. Just show up and listen.
Now, here's the question: is when Hope fight or when Chase fights, are you going to be in her corner as their fight coach and then have to fight after that?
At the moment, I don't have an answer for that. I can't say yes or no because I don't know where I'm at on the card. If I'm late on the card, like on the main card, I could probably swing it. But if I'm early, like I'm on the prelims,
you'll be on the main card. I think you're going to be a main card fight.
I hope I am.
People are going to want to see you fight. They love you, dude. I mean, you have a good following. So, and especially you got a lot of haters too, which means you're doing something right. Some crazy people up there in Canada. You guys got some threats and stuff, huh?
Oh yeah, all the craziest threats. Been phone called. The messaging's fine, but getting the phone call.
It was like some real weird stuff, dude. You guys are, I don't know. You guys threaten each other differently than we do.
And it's always off of. We'll comment on whatever post Unified goes. Oh, like who do you think's gonna win? Oh, obviously they post about me. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna smash them and throw them around. And then people just go off. Canada, man, is just full. You guys have your Democrats down there. We have our liberals up here. Full of them, just crybabies.
Yes, that's for sure. I actually think there was a Palestinian flag in the last fight, wasn't there?
Yes, there was.
That's awesome. That's really just weird to me. But hey, to each his own, I guess, right? But
each his own. I've never been a fan of the flags. I think the flag thing is ridiculous. Honestly, even if you're rocking your country and there's no issues with your country, I don't know. I think it's weird. You walk out there, you're a fighter. Yeah, I'm representing my country. Yeah, so is everybody representing their country. Like
exactly. Well, and it's not like it's the Olympics. You're in Canada. You should respect
yeah,
Canada.
yes,
Like it's their program. So I don't know.
exactly.
I find it disrespectful also. I'm like, it's very confusing, first of all. Nobody really cares and nobody knows what the flags mean anyway.
Yeah,
But nobody's flown an LGBTQIA plus one, have they?
not unified. I'm pretty
I
sure
would.
not unified. Yeah.
Just to
Yeah,
see.
just throw it over the shoulder.
Yeah, just after you beat the shit out of somebody, just go ahead and put on the LGBTQ. People are like, "What?" We didn't see that one coming.
That would be a wild take.
You can psych them out though if you wore it out to the ring. They might be afraid to get close to you.
They might be like, hey man, I don't want to get too close to this guy. Well,
Yeah,
I want to
this guy's like, you just wink at him, give him a little. Psychological game, bro. We're gonna train on this. We're gonna get them. We're gonna beat them before they ever get there. They're just gonna show up and quit because they're gonna be all psyched out. So tell me about some of your sponsors, shout outs. Let's give up some credit to people that have helped you go on this way. I mean, clearly you don't fight 4 fights in a year without a team.
No, not at all. There's the team, there's my family, there's my friends, but yeah, my sponsors are a main portion of this, and there is I'm gonna grab paper because there's a couple and there's some names that are hard to read.
Don't miss any, man. Awesome, they're paying your checks.
Yes, sir, they are. Yeah, there's so one of my OG guys, Cooper Roofing, local in Red Deer here. Fantastic guy, Chad Cooper, that runs it. He's been taking care of me since my amateur days. Like my very first fight, he jumped right on. He's like, "Here's some money. I want my name on your butt." That's what he likes to have. So
okay,
when I'm on top,
the LGBTQIA flags coming in again. Yeah. He'll sell your butt for money, huh?
Yeah, and then that's what he loves. That's all he cares about. He's like, I want to see my name on top of somebody beating the snot out of him. That's why
that's awesome. I like that guy. I like him already.
Yeah, he's awesome. You'll meet him probably at this one coming up here. He'll be there.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Do you know his website? We should give that out.
They don't really have a website. They're mostly like connection and stuff, but they're Cooper Roof.
Okay, I'll list them. They're in Alberta.
Alberta, Red Deer, yeah.
Cool. Who else you got?
We got Fire and Flood. Now these guys picked me up. They got the biggest package. Amazing guys. They save people's lives, for Christ's sake. They're private corporation, but they work with the government. They work with law enforcement and fire, flood, all that. They take care of people, and they're trying to work with even our local native bands up here to try and get them being like, hey man, we can stop fires and floods early, and we're going to teach you how to, and we're going to access the money from the government to be able to do that. So they're really good on that, and they take care of me very well. And any of the posters that you see all the time, they take care of those posters. So it's real nice having posters made from them. Yeah.
Yeah, those are amazing. That's really good stuff. So who else you got? You got a couple other ones too, huh?
I got some local restaurants here that have been taking care of me for a couple of years, and they are fantastic. I got Tiffany's Steakhouse, which is where we usually watch the fights, and we're gonna go grab some food after. Amazing guys. Jeremy, who runs it, manager and owner, or partial owner, I'm pretty sure. Manager, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, he's
somebody important.
Yeah, so important. His family runs it. They've had it for years, and it's a fantastic group with them out there. And like I said, I'm probably there once or twice a week grabbing a steak sandwich, which is nice. me and my Alberta beef.
Yeah, that by itself is enough of a sponsorship, huh? Just getting that Alberta beef, and
exactly. And then they take care, and they're probably going to come out and help out with the Dubai one, like fly out and buy a table and everything like that. So that's going to be nice.
Nice. That's cool. That's real cool. That's a good sponsor.
Yeah, they're really good. I love them. I love all my sponsors.
Yeah. No, it sounds like you've got a unique connection to each of them, which is really cool, because they all seem to have their own place, and one's on their butt, one of them's got you on the poster side, and the other, I mean, they all kind of like fit into nice little puzzle pieces around you. No wonder you're fighting 4 fights a year. You're getting fed good beef, and you're getting all the right treatment. So who else you got on your list? Let's run through some of these.
Well, next we got the water shop. I gotta have water. You got to train. You can't fight without water, man. They've been taking care of me. Water. Yeah, they've been. They're in Sylvan, so the town that I'm living in right now. They're local there. They're pretty much running most places all over the place for water, and they give me some high end, good non-chemical filled water that we all deal with these days, drinking tap water. I don't even drink tap water anymore since getting the water shop sponsors. I'm pretty sure the only time I use tap water is to brush my teeth. That's the only time.
Absolutely. That's just a splash.
Yeah, just this splash right there, brush teeth, spit it out, drink some water shop water after, because that stuff tastes amazing. And their guy shows up, I'll phone him, hey guys, I'm running low on water. Sweet, we'll be there tomorrow. Bring in 5 or 6 coolers. Boom, we're good. Good for
so
2
we got
3
water, we got food, we got your butt covered, and we got you some flyers. So what else we got?
I got the another great restaurant, Boulevard Restaurant. They are just on the edge of town here. Fantastic guys. They run a hotel as well, so it's kind of like if I need hotel help going into a different city, they can help me connect with them as really well. They cover me with food. They're more of Tiffany's a steakhouse. Boulevard is like that high end. The what the heck's his name? Pete, who runs the cook. He was on a TV show. I'm pretty sure he was on Cooks Canada or something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head, but world-class cook. Whenever I want something like really specific, he can make it, and he makes it as one of the best. It's like would make Chef Ramsay cry probably. dude is fantastic. Yeah, dude's a fantastic cook, and his son, I even teach his son a little bit of jiu-jitsu and a little bit of striking. Son's I think he's 7 this year, going on 8.
Wow.
Super cute kid. He's really just cool. Wants to hang out. Yeah.
You got a lot of food people, so you're just getting food on food, huh?
Yes, sir. Make sure I got that nice full belly for my fights. Mostly after, because pre it's all boring chicken and rice and blah.
Just so you can cut it all out and put it back on with your bucket of food. It's amazing. Yes, sir. Yeah. So what about the rehab? You got to have a recovery team.
Yeah. So I got it's up in the air. Rehab places are stickler for sticking for a while. So right now I don't have a rehab place. I go to some rehab places, but the only rehab that I do have is my massage therapist, Dia. She does amazing work on it. Don't think you met her because she's busy that day. No, she's amazing. She takes care of me like nobody else. I'll just message her and be like, hey, my back is like screwed up. I picked this heavy weight up and I wasn't thinking. She'd be like, drink some water, get some Gatorade in you. I'll see you in an hour. I'm like, all right.
Come on in. I got this. Job security with you, bro. Job security.
Yes, sir. Yeah. She's amazing. And she's localized in Red Deer as well, but she can travel. She does her old, she's gone to Calgary. She's gone to Edmonton. She's gone to Rocky. She kind of bounces around too, while also having her main stage here in Red Deer, which is really nice.
Wow.
And then there's,
go ahead. I know your dad's an intricate part of your team, and he does a lot of stuff for you. So he's a key player. And isn't your mom like a master Reiki?
Yeah. So my dad is management and partial coach. So he roll with me, train with me, learns a bit. He's learned the lingo, so he's helping. He's an echo for my coaches. So my higher end coaches that know everything, he's the echo when they're like, they'll hit him. They'll be like, hey, yell at this, tell him this. We can't. He's not listening.
He didn't hear me, so you tell him.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he is, and he's good management. He's got me these contracts that have been with Unified, and when I get to the UFC or PFL or wherever I'm aiming for, he'll probably be the one there to help me get those contracts that pays real well.
Yeah. Well, I have no doubt you're going to be there in the UFC in a very short time. You just can't leave it to the judges anymore. You just got to go ahead and finish them. So when you take them down 3 times in the fight this time, you take them down harder and keep them there longer. Make sure that they saw it this time. But also you got what, Motion Fitness? Is that another place in the Republic Room?
Yeah, that's where I go to the gym at the moment. But at the moment we're just switching up a couple things right now, just on
changing it up.
We're changing it up. I bought an exercise bike, so that's gonna help, and all that, like air bike and stuff like that. So just at the moment we're in escrow, if you would say. There's some things to talk about, but the only other one that got on here is the Republic Room. So those guys are a localized bar and restaurant in Red Deer here. I actually used to work there when it was a different name.
No way.
But the owners up there, they've the actual owners, not the one guy I worked for. He's the owner now and manager. His dad is brothers of a guy that my dad worked for as a bartender back in the 90s.
No way, really?
Yeah, it's that much of a connection over the years here. Red Deer's a small town, so we get a lot of connections everywhere. So it's cool.
That's amazing. So we got to talk about, obviously, our favorite people that sponsor and support you
Yeah.
jointly. Sponsor and
Yes, sir.
support me as well, and vice versa. But obviously, mythology is loving on some Leo, and I don't know if you could have a better entourage than that. It's about as good as it gets for sure.
No, dude, they work so hard. It's insane what they do.
So,
The song that you're in there, oh, that was it looked great, it sounded great. It was great job. And then the amount of promoting they do online for me, the amount of promoting they do for you sometimes is crazy. Like
yeah, exactly. Team effort, though, brother. It's a team effort. I'll be honest, that song is amazing. Everyone I play it for just absolutely loves it, and
yeah,
they did a good job. And watching you walk out to it was like, all right, I get it. That's cool. Like that's real cool.
yeah,
And you
that's
got it
cool.
timed out perfectly. You know exactly when to head out. I got a great video of it. It came out great. So shout out to Mythology. Obviously, we both love you guys because you're amazing in what you do. So tell us, man, where you see yourself in 5 years? What's the 5 year goal?
5 year goal going after UFC or PFL gold, depending on who picks me up and who pays me the best.
That's right. All about the dollars, right?
It's about the glory than the dollars. But yeah, the dollars are big. Seeing that paycheck, those guys pulling in those paychecks are that is a big motivator.
Yeah, you think they'll give you a fight at 145s in the UFC, or you think they're gonna make you fight up?
Well, you don't have to fight up. You sign for whatever you jump into, but
Okay.
well, we'll see what my body says to me when I get closer to 30, because that's usually the time that guys will go up a weight class. Because like Dustin Poirier did it, McGregor
Yeah,
did
yeah.
it. You saw all those big names in the UFC
That's
jumping
why
in.
I was wondering because everybody kind of usually shuffles up one as they put on that man weight and get a little heavier just in general. And it's like,
Yeah,
well, can't go back down anymore. And you're already cutting 35 pounds, which is ridiculous. But I mean, you're a big dude for 145.
yeah, 5'11". I walk around at 175 to 180 usually. Christmas time I can be up to 190, but that's just because I enjoy my
Well, not this Christmas. Well, I guess you can. You'll be out of the fight 12th, and then
right
you
after
got
the fight. Yes, sir. I'll probably be a little chunkier around the edges here.
That's right. That's right. So tell everybody where they can find your websites, social media, all the platforms. I know people want to see you and talk to you and definitely want to follow your journey because this guy's amazing. So give everybody all the down low on where they can find you online and how they can reach you. By the way, don't reach out to them 2 weeks prior to the fight until the fight's over.
Yeah, I
Disclaimer.
won't respond about that 2 week out from
That's
two
right.
two.
That's right. You got to find him in the sauna.
That's basically where I'll be. But yeah, no, mine is Team Lyon on Instagram. That's the easiest and best one to follow. And it's
And that's
Team
Lyon, right?
Lyon and then MMA at the end.
Beautiful. Team Lion MMA. You guys will see it. You've seen him on my page. I post him all the time. So,
Yes, sir.
so that's it. Instagram is where it's at.
That's the easiest way to find me. I've random other little social medias, but I don't use them for any kind of promotion like Snapchat and TikTok. Those are just kind of doom scrolling, useless, talking to friends
Yeah.
type thing.
Yeah.
But
Not
Team
finding
Lion
out
MMA,
there.
that's where all my info goes. That's where all my fight information goes. So my team information goes, and that's it. That's the best place to
So
find me.
one more question. Who is your favorite fighter or who did you grow up really looking up to?
Looking looking up to heavily Chuck Liddell. Can't deny
Nice.
the Iceman.
Nice.
One of the best
Yeah.
knockout guys of that generation.
He's just
Just
straight tough.
legendary. Yeah, just tough.
Yeah. Like he's just raw. Like you can't hit him hard enough.
Can't take him down, dude would just stop your takedown. So you have to fight him. You
he's
have
so,
to.
he's so tough. I mean, he's so tough. Like he was just one of those gangster fucking type. Love Chuck Liddell, man.
Yeah.
The Iceman, right? Is that what they call him? Ice.
Yeah, the Iceman had the coolest shorts. I don't care what anybody says. Coolest
Yeah.
MMA shorts ever. Blue
That's
at
a
that
good one
blue
to
and ice.
look up to. That's
Yeah.
a good
Oh
one
yeah.
for sure. I can see
Yeah.
that one. Well, sweet dude. I loved having you on the show today. I learned a lot. You got a lot of things going on and a lot of things coming up. No doubt you got success in your headlights. So I can see things going really well for you. I'm stoked to know you and stoked to have a chance to work with you and be around you. Certainly a talented guy and a really nice person. So enjoyed all the time we got up there. I wish we had more and you were actually fed and all that, but we'll get it. It's coming. So then
It's
you're now coaching, so you're gonna have, you got your students coming in the ring, so you're gonna start racking up some wins there. What do you think will be better, you winning or watching Chase win?
I love winning. I hate losing, but seeing someone else achieve their goals and their dreams is almost better. but I'm a little selfish. I like winning more. I like winning myself more.
You're supposed to say both.
Both. Yeah, both. Yeah, both equally.
Well, seeing as how I know I'm going to win, it'll be great to see Chase win.
Exactly. That's the best way to think about it. Yeah.
December 12th, you're fighting in Edmonton again.
Yes, sir.
And what was the place called?
Unified at the River Creek Casino and Resort.
Sweet. And they can find that on the website as well as the Unified MMA page.
Unified MMA on YouTube is usually post 90% of their videos, and then Fight Pass, you'll be able to just Unified MMA, boom, it's right there. All the fights from I think 2020 and on are on there. So it's fantastic.
They have what's this one, 65 or something?
I think this one will be 65, yes, sir.
Nice, man. Fourth one this year, dude. You're gonna rock this out. Yeah, you got it on your hat. You can cheat. There it is. 64. Yeah, 64. It works either way. 64, 65, whatever. It doesn't matter. Hey, man, have a wonderful day, dude. We're gonna do it again after you fight on December 12th. Certainly after you get back from after we get back from Dubai, and then we'll get it on. I'm gonna be hitting you up for those hats, man, and we'll talk some more later. All right, brother.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Have a great day, man. I'll talk to you. See ya.
See you later, bro.
Stay warm.
Try to.